Hi, I'm Maria.
And I'm Scout.
And welcome to another episode of We're Just Doing Our Best.
Because that's just what we're doing. Yeah, very exciting. Happy to have you guys here.
This is obviously a normal, everyday setup.
Yeah. I go to work like this every single day.
Yes.
I personally think that it's very professional.
Yeah, it's like a new, it's a new trend, you know?
Yeah. When I said we should dress up for the podcast, I don't know if Maria got exactly my vibe of what I was thinking of, but
I didn't get the memo. I love Halloween, but things like blood and stuff, I've never been good at it. And so I've never known how to dress up. Like I'll just do like one of those cutesy little like last year was a fairy and it just was a dress and wings. It was a fairy. But so you obviously love Halloween.
Yeah, I mean I do like it. I will say that this is like my go-to because you don't have to buy anything other than like teeth and blood. And so you don't have to buy a whole getup. Like I can just wear dark clothes or wear normal clothes. And then I've done this like 3 times.
Did you get bored of it though?
No, not really.
Does the blood expire?
I mean, I got new blood.
Oh, okay. But like, you know, you get new blood every year?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because I probably just throw it away.
Right.
Like, it's kind of messy. Last year 2 years ago, I had, like, this blood that sprays, so it's, like, way better. But,
Splatter.
And then the last time that I went to work like this was 2 years ago when I did, like, a door knock, because I was a organizer, and I wore this for the door knock.
Were other people dressed up, too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
No, it was, like, a Halloween door knock.
Okay, yes.
But I will say that I definitely... very similar scenario, took it the more seriously than everyone else.
No, I love it.
So, but it's fun. I feel like it works.
Do the things, are they uncomfortable?
They're a little uncomfortable. I will say I also messed them up. So, if you're ever doing things, read the instructions.
Oh, you didn't read them?
Well, I've done them before, but I forgot that it was like a long story.
Right.
We don't have to get into it.
Correct.
But now that it's Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Are you doing anything fun for Halloween?
I think
than this?
No, this is my plans. These are my plans. I think I'm just going to a party with my friends, but what will I be? Who knows? I always plan ahead, but then the day before I'm like, I hate my costume. I hate it. And so I just borrow like one of my friends. This year I'm prepared. I bought 3. They're in the mail coming.
Yeah.
However, it'll probably be the same thing
Can
as
you tell
last
us
year.
your options?
Yeah, so I'm either going to do pirate, firefighter, and then Wonder Woman.
Sorry, I have to take them out.
Correct.
Don't worry, you guys.
Yeah. So those 3 are my options. Very basic. I don't do anything scary, even though one year I really want to try. And I don't do anything like with like crazy makeup because I'm so bad at makeup.
No, yeah.
But I wish I could. Like I follow these makeup artists and they did do you remember that movie The Mask with Jim Carrey? He's like he was green.
Oh, yeah.
So a girl like did that as like a makeup trial and it looked so cool.
No, there's crazy ones out there. They're like insane. Like
it's so
good.
cool. But or like I feel like a fun one would have been like Avatar or something. You can really go crazy with that one.
I feel like those types of stuff would not be as good going out though, just because I would even be worried about going out with this.
Yeah.
Just because some of it's blood, but also some of it's just makeup based. And so unless I put like a bunch of setting spray, I don't know how much.
And like it gets on your clothes.
Well, you forget. So like at some point I could literally just go like that and ruin the whole thing.
I touch my face a lot, especially when it's like things like, especially if I'm wearing like falsies or something, I'll touch my face and it'll completely be ruined. But
yeah, absolutely ruined.
Yeah, so that's why I don't do that.
I think that everyone should tell Maria what she should be, even though it'll be too late. But that's okay.
Next year, there's always another Halloween. Do you prefer funny or like more like cutesy, scary? What's your go-to?
When I was younger, I grew up with 2 older brothers, and so I was multiple Star Wars characters. So I was Queen Amidala when I was in first grade or like a first grade preschool. I don't know what it was. And so my mom like painted my whole face. I was the one where her face is white with like the dots and then like the cool hair.
That's so cute.
And I really enjoyed doing that. And so I do like ones that you kind of have to go a little bit more hardcore.
Right.
And then my brother was Yoda in that photo.
Fun.
And then my other brother was Harry Potter, which was actually really, he was perfect for Harry Potter because he wore glasses and he didn't even know our elementary school that year, all of the teachers were Harry Potter professors.
Oh, that's so cute.
So they let him be in the teacher photo.
That is adorable.
So like our principal was Dumbledore. Oh my gosh, I should try to find it.
Please find it. I want to see.
We'll try to find it. But yeah, anyways. So I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know what I'm going to be like this year. It's also my first time. That's not true. I was here. I wasn't here for Halloween, like in San Diego last year. Like I was in San Diego. Like I was living here, but I wasn't here. And so this is my first Halloween in a big city. So I feel like I want to do some fun things. It's super fun.
I think Halloween as an adult is much different. But I'm not going to lie to you. I do. Like, I miss trick-or-treating. I miss, like, the just innocence of being a child and, like, you know, going to Spirit Halloween or, like, party city and getting, like, a pre-made costume. Like, I feel like it's fun at every age, but, like, when you get a little bit older, you become really reminiscent of the good old days.
When was the last year that you trick-or-treated?
Oh.
Like, when did you stop?
I think that so I go I don't go anymore. I used to go trick-or-treating.
You know what? You could.
I know. I think
you could pull it off.
I really can. My trick-or-treating experience is always with my cousins. So I had only like male cousins growing up, but they're all around my age. So I went with them and my aunts. And so I think that they really tried to prolong our childhood for as long as possible. So I think that my last year of trick-or-treating was maybe kind of old, honestly, like 7th grade.
Yeah.
Which is old. But like... Sorry, we still got the candy.
No, the reason why I asked is because I feel like I stopped trick-or-treating when I was like in 4th or 5th grade.
Yeah.
But then in middle school, a guy asked me on a date trick-or-treating and we were in 8th grade. So it was old.
That's a cute idea.
And we got denied at one of the houses.
Oh.
The guy literally wouldn't give us candy.
See, I've never understood that. Like, I don't really think I've never understood the denying. Like, obviously, if you're a grown adult and you're knocking at my house, but like, if you're a kid and I see that you're a kid, like, I'm gonna give you a piece of candy.
And like, don't get me wrong, like I did look a little bit. I was pretty tall in middle school, and like I probably looked a little bit older. But I just thought it was really funny. He literally was like, "No."
Oh, geez.
And we were like, "Okay."
Dang.
Yeah. But I really liked trick-or-treating. I think it was so much fun. It was cold in my area though. Okay. Like sometimes it was like actually like we had to change our costumes.
Did you hit a lot of houses with like the big candy bars? I personally never had that experience, but I know others did.
I never had that experience, but my brother Trip always had that experience. Ugh. He also had a lady who invited them in, which small town.
Weird.
Small town.
Okay.
Very small town, so it's not as weird.
Don't do that in San Diego.
But invited all of his friends in, and she had made homemade like caramel apples and apple cider and gave them that. And so he had great trick-or-treating experiences. Yeah, don't recommend doing that. That was like, you know, different time, different place.
Yeah.
But yeah. I never really got big candy bars.
I never did.
We also like didn't really have trick-or-treaters come to my house because of my dogs. And like we have a pretty big gate around our house. And so it would be basically like someone would have to go into the gate and then walk a long path. And no one really wanted to do that, which is fair. I wouldn't want to do that. So we had this hand thing that we would put at the gate. And we don't have a lot of kids in our neighborhood, so we would do the big candy bars. And it was truly like you could take as many as we always had leftovers. Like that was the majority of my candy.
You guys were never the ones that like sat out there and like passed them out?
No, not really, because my parents were probably out with us.
Okay, right.
You know?
Oh, true. Of course. Yeah. But if I'm being honest, I feel like trick-or-treating, even for the little ones, has died down a lot. Like, I live in a very suburban area, and I don't see them anymore. And it makes me sad. Like, I see, like, a few trickling. No one ever comes to my house. Like, it's sad.
What I've realized, at least this is what was happening in my town, is now, like, we have, like, a, like, the day of Halloween or the day before Halloween, they do like a business walk where all the businesses have candy. Cute. And I've realized that a lot of parents do that with their younger kids because they don't want because it gets so dark in my area by the time it's Halloween that I feel like a lot of people don't really want to bring their kids outside anymore. So I feel like that's where kids are trick-or-treating now. It's like during the day.
Yeah. Also, I know that like my little area does do like a festival for the kiddos. Yeah. So they do that, but it's not the same. It's not the same. You got to work for the candy. Sad. You know? I know. But, you know, whatever. I'm going to take my kids trick-or-treating. That's all I care about. Anyways, what do we have next on the agenda?
I think that we are going to hear from the sweet voice
the hypothetical
of an angel devil.
Devil.
Okay.
She's an angel dressed as a devil.
Yes.
Or is it the other way around? I don't know.
Well, I'm not dressed like an angel, so no.
Oh.
Okay. First question. If you were a vampire and needed blood to survive,
Oh my god, we'll put it back in.
how would you go about it? Would you be ethical?
Oh my gosh.
What's your plan there?
Okay, I'm going to answer this first because I have already thought about this.
I have also already thought about this.
Listen, blood banks. Is that ethical? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Questioning.
Yeah.
Because what's the most common blood type? Oh, which one?
Positive?
It varies by region.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the U.S., it's O.
No, you definitely want to take the most popular.
You want to take the most popular so it's not like, you know, they have a shortage.
I mean, okay, so I've also thought about this a lot, and I agree with you. It seems like blood bags would be the best thing. Right. But I've also now thought of it as like, those also save lives, people. And
I know.
So that's why how much blood are you taking from the blood
The
bank?
real question is, how much blood does one need to survive a day?
I don't know.
Look
That's
that
a really
up
good question.
so that I can answer this question more properly.
Another way that is not ethical, but is more ethical than murder,
right?
Is what they would also do where it was like catch and release. They just like...
But okay, if we're
they drink your blood and then they wipe your memory and then all you have is like a little bit of hole. And like honestly...
But you know that's a problem because in the history books, aka the television shows, they can't control themselves. As well.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But like, apparently...
if I'm like just coming into the game as a novice vampire, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, so I think blood banks are the best way to go about it. But I think you can do it in the right way. And you try to only drink enough for you to survive.
I think the real question is how much do I need, so...
No, I think that you could... Maybe it's more like you eat enough to your filling, but you don't eat just for fun.
But I think vampires like don't have a fill. Like I think they just eat whatever.
You really don't think that they don't?
I don't know. Like according to like what I've watched, they don't.
Yeah,
they don't
that's
have
true.
that. They'll eat forever. Do we have another hypothetical, or is that it?
No, we do.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we have a treat. We have a second question. Okay. Zombie apocalypse has broken out, right?
Correct.
Right. One, how would you go about surviving the zombie apocalypse?
Okay.
And now you have the option to create like a new way of living, a new system. How would you restructure your society to exist within a world with zombies? What changes would you make? Like, what would you keep?
Can we...
I already know how I would survive.
So I've watched...
I'm going to do the PETA method in Hunger Games. I'm going to paint myself like a tree, and I'm going under. I'm hiding until zombies...
just go away? Like,
no, because I'm sure they're traveling through. I'm sure they don't stay in one location. So when they leave, I'm good. I really thought about this. I really have. Because listen, when you think about it, PETA could have survived way longer if Katniss didn't find him. He really could have.
He was literally dying.
Ugh, no.
He had a massive cut in his leg. He was literally bleeding out.
Ugh, the trauma.
Okay, well, I have also thought about this a lot, but I've also seen a lot of zombie shit. Like, it's a very big pastime of mine.
Oh.
So I'm going to answer this as though we are talking about The Walking Dead.
Oh.
Because if we were talking about, like, I Am Legend, those zombies are, like, whatever they are, crazy, can literally run super fast and, like, are, like, no. So if we're going to bring one up, I think that we should do The Walking Dead because I think it's actually what I would actually think zombies would be like. This is what you do. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in The Walking Dead, the walkers are very slow, not very smart. Well, to be decided. TBD, because now it's getting weird in the lore.
Still going on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's offshoots. Basically, there's this one character in The Walking Dead named Michonne. She has a katana. So I'm going to take a sword, I would prefer it to be like a katana sword.
Okay.
Anyways, that's really good because you can kill people. It's really sharp. Kill zombies from pretty far. It doesn't run out like a gun. Obviously, I would like to have a gun too, but like then basically what she did is she cut off the arms and the jaw of the zombies, chained them, and if you walk with those zombies, so it's like arms so they can't grab you.
Oh.
So you take like 2 arms so you can't grab you. Then you cut off their mouth and jaw so they can't bite you. So now they're docile. There's no way for them to kill you. Also, if they scratch you, that's also bad. Does that make sense?
Why did she just kill them?
No, so this is the thing.
Okay.
Then you put them on chains and you walk with them, and the zombies around you will not believe that you are not a zombie too. It makes you invisible to them.
Interesting.
The fact that The Walking Dead brought this up and then didn't continuously use it for the rest of the time makes 0 sense to me. Another one is you can cut off the skin of a zombie and make a mask.
You told me this one.
Yeah, so there's a lot of ways to become like more invisible.
Okay. Wait, so zombies can't see other zombies? Is this what I'm
No,
getting
it's
at?
more like they won't kill you because zombies aren't going to kill other zombies.
I see.
So you can walk with, like, you can move around with them. Because the issue is I get what you're saying, is like you'll just wait until they pass. But it's the idea that people continuously die and like everyone's getting turned into zombies. And so they become like massive hordes of zombies.
Right,
they become like herds, you know?
Correct.
So rebuilding a society, I think that's very complicated.
Yeah, that one's hard. I don't think I can answer that in, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know. The world is very...
Like...
That's
because you're going to be distrusting of people. Because it depends on how people react to that sort of thing. Because I feel like some people are going to react of like, I'm only out for myself. Yeah. Or even honestly fair if someone's going, like I feel like a lot of people, at least in the shows that I've watched, like even the really like pretty moral people become to the point where like they just want to protect their families and protect themselves no matter what. That like even if you try to converse with them, they might be like,
I've watched like way too many like dystopian films and books to like I don't know. I think it's hard. I'm going back to my original decision. I'm gonna paint myself like a tree and I'm gonna PETA it out.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Do you think you could do it?
Listen, never doubt me. I can do it. I can. I believe. Or I'll just like bury myself and like leave some room for air.
Damn.
You know?
Wait.
You know? I know as a person in myself, I could never fight them. This is so difficult. Because, like, at one point, I'm like, what would it feel like to be them, you know? I'd be like, maybe just take me. I'll take on the membership of zombie, whatever. You know? Because have you ever thought about that? Like, what if I was them?
Well, yeah. But that's death.
But then I would be superior.
No, but you'd be dead.
Okay.
Becoming them is a way to survive. It's just a very interesting way to survive because you probably wouldn't be there anymore.
I feel that. I hear you. Yeah, I don't have a good answer to this question. Maybe we move on. Correct. Roll.
So now we're going to do a Reddit story.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's going to be a little bit Halloween themed.
Okay,
I also haven't read this, so this is fun. This is a little bit different.
This never happens.
David, you better add the intro. Because you didn't last time.
Scary season.
Okay, so ready?
I'm ready.
Am I the for causing a scene after I, 23 male, lost a costume contest to a dog?
Oh.
3. You put the age but not the gender. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Well, so it's like I 23 male, like they put that like in like the parentheses or whatever, and he put dog parentheses 3.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, let him know.
I am genuinely losing my mind here. So I love Halloween. I love making costumes and put a lot of effort into it. My friend hosted a big Halloween party at her place and said that there would be a costume contest for those who had the best Halloween costume under $50. Third and second place would win $25 and first would win $50. Wow, so basically if you get first, you win back the amount of money that you spent.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's not fun.
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't even try.
So not a huge money prize,
No.
but enough to offset the price of the costume. And to me, it was more about the fun of the game.
Okay.
Okay.
You know.
Are we sure? I wanted to win, so I pulled out all the stops and went as Zorro from One Piece and only had to buy $40 worth of material. So actually, if he won, he would get $10.
Profit.
We can put just in case people don't know.
Wow, I see it.
When I got to the party, I saw other costumes, and there were some fierce competitors, but honestly, I think I had the best costume. I thought maybe it was too obscure for people who don't know anything about anime and might not go well, but it was a good costume. When the winners were announced, I got second. This bummed me out kinda, but hey, I still did well. However, the issue arose when they announced first place. First place was a dog dressed like a pirate in one of those Party City pirate costumes.
Hey. Hey.
So if I had lost to another person, I wouldn't have cared. But I had a few drinks in me and my inhibitions were low, and it was a dog. So I out loud asked the host, "Really? The dog won?" And she said yes and was gushing about how cute he looked. I said that it was a dog and it didn't even have a say in what it was going to be. I told her this didn't seem exactly fair. She told me to lighten up and that it was supposed to be fun. I told her that it's ridiculous that she's about to give $50 prize to the owner for spending $20 on a cheap Walmart dog costume when me and whoever was in third place actually made our costumes.
Okay.
She got mad that I called her ridiculous and things kind of escalated into a full-blown argument that required my friend breaking us up.
Oh.
I was then kicked out of the party for embarrassing the host like that. So I don't think I'm the because that's not fair. If it was a dog costume contest, but having a bunch of people compete and lose to someone's inbred bulldog is so unfair. I think I was justified in saying that. People there said I should have just taken the 25 and called it the day. Am I the
Yeah.
Grow up.
You're a grown adult. What is it, 30? Chill. Listen, I get it. I'm going to do two stances. A dog shouldn't have been in there in the first place. However, if you had a problem with it, keep that to yourself because that's embarrassing. You're a grown man fighting over $20 extra.
Yeah.
Really? Come on.
I think I agree. But also the one portion where I'm like, yeah, you know what? That person truly was just like, this is a way to get $50. And like, of course the dog's going to win.
Really?
Yo, yeah. Are you kidding? Like, you're dressing a bulldog up as a pirate. Like, they knew that dog was going to win.
Right.
And so my only thing is like, I feel like the only reason why he's really upset is because he worked hard on the costume.
No, that I can see. I understand that. But I also don't
He
think
still should have
that,
kept it to himself. This should have been something that he complained to someone afterwards.
Listen, you don't even have to keep it to yourself. You could have been like, hey, to the judge or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel like this is not fair. Like we're all humans and this is the one dog, Let's keep this equal.
Yeah.
You can have another contest for the dogs or
I would love to know what the
whatever.
owner was wearing. Like, if the owner had like
Maybe
a matching costume.
Maybe we're missing a story.
Yeah. But also, I hate myself for justifying this because also I think it's very important to notice that this is a costume contest at someone's like probably apartment. The girl is this wasn't like
stakes were low.
Like if this was like a massive costume contest,
No, then that wouldn't have happened.
In which he had spent a lot of money on his costume.
Yeah.
I think he was just a 23-year-old guy who was a little.
I thought he was 30.
Did I say 30? No, 23.
Oh, I read. Oh, okay.
Does that change your mind? Does that change your mind?
No, that makes it worse.
It makes it worse? Why does it make it worse?
I don't know. Like, I feel like adults take more, like,
stupid things
effort.
Serious. Yeah,
into
that's true.
So I'm like, you're a kid, basically.
No, you're right.
That makes it worse.
Because I feel like, like if you were 30, it'd be like, oh, like, basically everyone says, you're
Yeah.
So I'll read some of the comments. Basically the same thing is like, I respect the work you put in your costume for the money you saved doing so. I also understand that you're frustrated with the whole situation. The alcohol didn't help, but you lost to a dog. Get over it. Your friend clearly likes dogs over people, and regardless of what the dog was dressed as, it probably would have won anyway. You recouped some of the money you spent, apologized to your friend, the dog's owner, and anyone else you got into an argument with. That's another thing that I will say. He's a 23-year-old man. It has been shown that the host is probably, I'm assuming, a 23-year-old girl if they're all friends. Who knows? But like just out of, and if they got so aggressive that people had to break them up.
That's weird.
That means that probably from her point of view, like if she were to write the same post, it would be like, yeah, I did this fun costume contest at my house. A dog won. And one of my friends belligerently yelled at me drunk for a long time until our friends had to break us up over $25 because it's not even $50. It's $25 because he got $25.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was like, it's just over $20. Like,
yeah.
Or $25.
I feel like this would have also been like the same situation of like, what if his friends had a baby? What? And they dressed the baby up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The baby probably would have won because it's just known that babies and dogs are cuter than 23-year-old men. Like, I think you could ask almost any person ever, and they would probably say the same thing.
Yeah. Seek help. Low-key. Yeah. Anyways. Do we have a scary story? Can someone tell me a scary story?
You want a scary story?
Yeah.
We don't have one.
No one?
But yeah, I was going to say...
is there more?
One comment was, why do you think the dog wouldn't win? It's a dog dressed like a pirate. You're a dude dressed up like a dude. Of course, the dog was going to win. If you had dressed like a dog, you might have won. Fair. But then there was a reply to that, and it says the ironic part is the character he was dressed as is a pirate hunter. So he could have had a lot of fun with the results, but instead he decided to be an
Dang.
Like, he could have taken photos with the dog. He really could have played on that. It, like, would have been, like, really cute.
Dang.
Also, it's a dog. Like, yeah. So, I don't know. I felt bad for him for a second, but now I don't feel bad at all. Because truly, this is meaningless.
Also, there was alcohol involved in this. So, like, I'm sure, like, in the morning, he woke up and he was like, was I really fighting a dog?
But if you think about it, he wrote this in the morning.
Oh.
Like, he had to write this.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I don't even realize these things sometimes. Yeah. Like, people sit down on Reddit.
He was
and this was probably a couple days ago, or like back or whatever, and he wrote with this much anger. Are you serious?
Yeah.
And you didn't look back and were like, wait, what am I typing? Like, maybe I should backspace a little bit. And
I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'm a very competitive person sometimes. Yeah. Like, I understand wanting, but I'm competitive with other people.
Yeah.
I'm not competitive with a dog. Who probably had the cutest costume. Yeah. And, like, there was nothing in the rules that said that you had to make your own costume. He didn't have to make his own costume.
Yeah.
He did that himself. And he probably had a lot of fun. And he could have just had a lot of fun. Yeah, so I think he's the... Nothing is that serious.
Nothing is ever that serious.
Like, this is actually meaningless. Like,
I feel like
it's
meaningless. He would have probably caused the same issue if someone else, like, who had a lesser, like, costume than...
Yeah, he probably would have been mad no matter what. If he thought his costume was
the best and someone else won, he would have been mad either way.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
In other words, don't do that this Halloween, you know? If you are involved in a costume contest, just be gracious and enjoy the presence of others.
Like, honestly, costume contests are so hard. I'm glad that there was, like, a price limit. Because, like, we used to have a costume contest in elementary school. And, like, two of the guys that were, like, in my grade would always win because their parents would spend a lot of money. And they were always super cool costumes. And they should have won.
You know where I
But, like, truly, they spent a lot of money on these costumes. Yeah. And so, it's okay.
Do you know what I look forward to every year? Every year, without a doubt, I look forward to see what Heidi Klum is going to be.
She's amazing.
She's insane.
She's absolutely amazing. It's crazy.
I want to be invited to her parties.
She's, like, in the chair preparing her costume for, like, 10 hours.
No, like, come November 1st, she's preparing. Like, I think, what was it, last year she was a bird? Or was that the year before? She was,
like, a bird. Yeah.
She's always something. And then her husband was an egg. I love her.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So, yeah. I think have fun with your costumes.
Yeah.
It should be, like, a fun time. Yeah, be safe.
Be safe. Have fun. Send us your pictures of your Halloween costumes. We want to see. And just do your best.
Do your best.
And if you don't think your costume is good enough, then...
Who cares?
Who cares? Because you did your best. Happy Halloween!
Woo. I just want to shout out to the people who helped design the
set design
backdrop
by Zach and
an
Zoe.
area. It was super
Sachi
cool.
and David.
Yeah, it was really awesome. We had a super fun time doing this. I have to now go see if this is permanently stained my face.
Ugh, I'm really excited to see. I think no. Should we take bets?
Yeah, if you guys,
I think no.
I think a little.
Unless, what did you bring to take it off?
Literally a whole bar of soap. I'm gonna be scrubbing my
for
face.
Sure, I think it'll come off. Do you want to bet the extra $25
I did bring a
that
whole
you
bar. I
want?
brought a new bar of soap.
Clip
To me,
we
just like
should.
in the bathroom.
Wait, I think that'd be funny. Can we do that?
We can do that.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
I don't know, man. It might be staining. It might be.
Okay.
This is my daily routine. This is my eyeball. It's the sun. It's the sun. This is the face of the camera.